Gang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativegroup.com.
License number A1900020.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
It was a massive miss. Pending home sales in September dropped a much wider than expected 10.2% month to month, according to the National Association of Realtors. The expectation was for a 4% drop. Sales down 31% year over year.
Sales down 31%. What did I say last week? I told you that everybody's underestimating the housing crash. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Okay, so we had this big rally, 800-point rally on Friday. God, everybody got so excited, and they're all getting a marching band and everything else. And I said, this is a bunch of BS. Here we go again. Remember, we had the Bank of England pushed up a 1,500-point rally in 2 days, gave it all back. What, we're not going to give this back? Of course we are. How come there's no follow-through today? If you have an 800-point rally, because things are so good, the economy's growing, and what I loved about that 800-point rally, it was all based on a fraud. The PCE report. And who gives us that report? The Commerce Department. And who has the Commerce Department? The Democrats. We're 2 weeks away, not now, but we are 2 weeks away from the midterm elections. And the Commerce Department, which is run by the Democrats. I mean, that's an appointment. Obama, Obama. I'm starting to sound like Biden. Biden appointed one of his best friends. She's the former governor of Rhode Island. Big pals. Head up the Commerce Department. And they come in and they rig these numbers. Can you imagine saying that the cost, inflation rather, went up 0.5%? Now, why do they do that? How'd they get that number? Because they leave out groceries. They leave out gasoline. Any kind of energy they leave out. What are you, nuts? That's like ordering a car. Say, hey, cost me out a new truck or car. I want one big fancy truck. Cost it out for me. Now, exclude the engine, exclude the transmission, exclude the tires, exclude the gasoline I got to put in it. Tell me what it's going to, that's all, oh, gee, that's great. Truck and car costs are going down. This is all phony. How can you believe a thing out of any department that is run underneath Biden? I mean, Biden is one of the, he's just a liar. We all know that. And the lying starts from the top and goes down through every department. Look at Owl. Look at Owl. How she lies every day. Every day she gets up there and they ask her questions. And she just lies.
The president has been talking about our economy every day. And the things that, and I want to be careful, the things that we saw the former president, President Obama, so passionately speak about are the things that are at stake, right? But also the work that the President Biden and Vice President Harris have done to get our economy back on its feet for the last 20 months.
The last 20 months?
Sound insane. Do you realize that? You should be medicated.
The last 20 months? He's destroyed the economy in the last 20 months. In the last 20 months, he spent himself $7 trillion without going in front of our representatives. He went around them. He went around our representatives. Just signed an order, $7 trillion. He's been working on the economy. Can you imagine if he didn't work on it, how better off we'd be? If we're in this shape. When he took over, inflation was, less than 2%, but let's just say 2%. Inflation is over 8%. It's really 16%, but we'll use the fraud one, 8%. I mean, how can she get up there and lie like that? Because the president lies like that. So the Secretary of Commerce, the former Democrat governor of Rhode Island, best friends with Biden, cabinet appointee, came out and rigged the numbers to say, well, if you take out food and energy and we're on inflation, we're doing good. We only went up 0.5%. That's insane. That's insane. Look, they're talking about, well, this is going to be the last interest rate hike. Things are so good. The economy's coming back so strong. This is going to be the last interest rate hike. That's what we're hearing now. This is it. No more. That's it. This is the last one. 75 basis points. If this is the last one, then prepare for this market could go down 60% more. You can't stop fighting inflation for politics. And that's what I think they're going to do. I think they're going to say on Wednesday, okay, we decided to, instead of increasing rates, 75 points would be our rate hike, but this is going to be the last one. And I'll bet he says that going right when the election's next week. He may say that. They're playing with fire here. You got to get inflation down before you destroy this country. I mean, think about it. When she said inflation increased only 0.5%, the Commerce Secretary. And she took out groceries, didn't count those. She took out groceries, and those rose by 14% from a year ago. The largest 12-month increase since 1979. Oh, we don't count those. We don't count the eggs. Cost of cereal and cereal products, we're not in that deal. No, didn't count those because they're up more than 17% from this time last year, same time last year. Eggs up nearly 40. Oh, didn't count the eggs or the chickens. Probably didn't even count the farmers. These people are nuts. And then the worst thing is, the stock market's down today, and nobody's asking the question, wait a minute, how come we were up 800 on Friday when they said inflation was only up 0.5%? Now we're back down again. What's going on? Spending is what's going on. That's what's going on, spending. Inflation, they will never stop spending. Don't you understand that? They'll never stop spending. And also think about this. The price of stocks are crazy. Now, everybody's switching from growth stocks, meaning tech stocks, And now they're going to go into value stocks like banks and healthcare and all that, and Pepsi and Coca-Cola. Everybody's going into value stocks now. Really? If you look at the S&P value stocks, they are so overpriced. The PE ratio is at over 20%. Are you nuts? It should be the max. It should be 16. It's at 20. Should really be at 12 to 14. You get a nosebleed trading these stocks. Honest, you do. You have to have a Kleenex with you when you trade these stocks. They're so overpriced. Now, here's what they're doing. The market, when it dropped since January, the S&P, and dropped 23%, it should have gone down at least another 30%. Because if it went down 30%, then stocks would be priced where they should be, around 14, 16 PE. But they held it up. They made sure that the market didn't go down, which means the stocks are trading now. The PE ratios are too high, and that's why you don't have buyers. You don't have buyers. That's why there's little volume in the market. But nobody wants to hear this. Nobody wants to hear it. All they want to hear is everything's terrific. Everything's great. We'll be right back with more truth.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Phil Grandy has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free. If anything, during that 10-day period, you're going to learn how the market really works. You're going to find information that you never had before. You're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com. And you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's kind of silly just sitting there when the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. You make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days.
When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need experienced advice from a pro.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I know you're sitting there watching the stock market. You're going, what? Is this nuts? Market goes up 700 points. Next day goes up 800 points. Then the market goes back down. Then it goes back up. What that is volatility.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently?
But you got to anticipate what's going to happen with the market. And that's what we give you. Information so you can anticipate in advance what the market's going to do, so you know what stocks to buy, you know what stocks to short. It's all about having good information and anticipation. You got to anticipate. The one thing you can't do is rely on your brokers. Listen.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What are you, nuts? Partners or shareholders? You're not included.
Check out the free 10-day trial and follow Phil to investing success. Learn more at philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Are you a stock market investor without all the information?
What are you, nuts? Market's going up, market's going down. We're getting all this bad information.
How do you invest intelligently? Phil Grandy can show you.
If you want real information and you really want to know what the market's going to do and you want the truth, go to my site, philsgang.com, and also listen to me on my radio show every weekday at 3 o'clock Eastern.
Phil's got the answers at philsgang.com.
That's philsgang.com, where you get the truth and you get the information you need about the market.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here. And it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Warning: Google, Apple, Microsoft, Netflix, Facebook, all these hot stocks are going to crash. They're going to drop as much as 60-70%. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Exactly what happened in the .com days is going to repeat itself. Remember, 85% of people lose money in the stock market because they don't know when to get out. I fixed that with my color code technology chart. It tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. That's right. Make sure you check it out. It's free for 10 days. philsgang.com. Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know, if they don't stop interfering with the stock market, and that's what they're doing, they're fiddling with the stock market. They're interrupting the market. It's called financial engineering. If they just step away and let the market do its thing, that means the market will go down. The S&P should go down at least another 20% minimum, probably 30%. And that means stocks then will be priced right. If they keep interfering, and all of a sudden they decide 1 week before the election, when Wednesday comes out, and they decide to make an announcement and try to run this market big, and the value of these stocks go up even more, they're just going to put off the pain for another time. But the good thing is, it doesn't matter to us and my gang members, because if they do that, yes, the economy is going to get so much worse because of the fact of inflation. Because they're not stopping this. If they do that, they're going to just keep adding to the inflation. So we're going to make money on the way up as a gang member, and when the market comes back again, and it will, because at some point, it always works. At some point, Mr. Market is going to seek its own value. Mr. Market's not going to pay attention to what they're telling you, the fake Business News Network. Mr. Market will go, the water seek its own level. It'll go down, and it'll go down to where the price of stocks are realistic. But that's okay, too, because we'll make money on the way down. See, that's the problem. People are panicking now. They've lost a lot of money in their 401ks. Which was unnecessary. How many times did I tell you for over a year before I told you starting in 2018 when I predicted the market was going to crash starting in 2018, and it did. Remember the last 3 months of 2018, we had about a 22% crash. And then after that, we had the 2020 crash, and now the 2022 crash. But if you learned how to sell short, you wouldn't be losing money. Remember I said, why don't you get out of your 401k and why don't you just go to the spiders? Because if you go to the spiders and all you do is stay with the spiders, you can buy them and sell them short. You're going to make so much more money than you'll ever make in a 401k, but people will not leave a 401k because they're hooked in by this match. Well, they're matching me. I put in $1, they give me $1. No, they don't. No, they don't. That's not true. You think they do, but they're not. I'll get into that some other time. But right now, if they're going to take and rig this market on Wednesday with some announcement that they're going to stop raising rates, or they're going to start bringing rates back from 75 basis points to a quarter, and the market's going to have one hell of a rally, and then inflation's going to continue. You can't have a federal debt. You can't have the federal debt, our national debt, running at 123% of our growth. 123, it should be 60% the most, not 123. It's twice what it should be. And the consequences are terrible. What happens? Savings decrease, income decreases, economic growth decreases. Because again, companies are not going to plow their profits back into new machinery, new equipment. They won't do that. And then they're going to keep increasing government spending. You know this deal that we had with that PCE number? The other thing they fudged on that was they increased government spending. That's right, they increased government spending. Only on paper. They didn't really do it. They just increased it. Just increased government spending. Unbelievable. And they rigged the export numbers. I mean, this whole thing's just crazy. But you shouldn't have to worry about if they do things like that. The market goes up, your position. If market goes down, your positions. So on November 12th, from 12 Eastern time to 3 p.m. Eastern, we are going to have a special webinar online. It's going to be archived for 2 weeks, so if you can't make it, but it's going to deal with this crisis. And we're going to talk about the crisis, what you should do, and we're going to help you. So it's between 12 and 3 p.m., November 12th. Again, archived for 2 weeks, only $99. And if any time that you should come to one of our webinars is November 12th, the market's going to go down a lot more. I'm not saying it's not going to rally. Oh, it'll rally. We're in a downtrend channel. They've already rallied it 4 times. Remember the last earnings season? Remember the second quarter? We had the big rally, but it never broke out of its downtrend channel. And this is another thing people don't understand. When everybody was all excited on Friday. Well, look at the market's up 800. So what? It couldn't break out of its downtrend channel. Remember, we broke out of our downtrend channel in 2018, in that crash, after it went down about 4.5 weeks. Then we broke out of our 11 weeks. Then we broke out of our downtrend channel in 2020. That broke out after 4.5 weeks. And they rallied big. Why? Because they could rig the market with quantitative easing, QE, bring interest rates down to zero, print $150 billion. Easy to do. But that's not happening. See, they can't save you now. That's right. Everybody believes that this market's going to rally like all the other crashes. No, there's no money. The Federal Reserve has no money. They have no room on their balance sheet. They can't print money and go buy treasuries, put it on their balance sheet. They're going to go to Congress. I told you Friday. You watch. Nobody's talking about it. Remember what I'm telling you. This date, 10/31/2022, the Federal Reserve broke. They're going to have to go to Congress to get money. Guarantee it. But again, none of that should matter to you. See, all this craziness that's going on in the market should mean nothing to you. Because you know what you do? You follow the money. You just follow the money. And as long as you have the best charting to follow the money, and all these charts, I see all these charts. Everybody's on the radio with fancy charts and TV with fancy charts. They're all garbage. They're too complicated. You don't need all that stuff on those charts. You need something simple that tells you where the money is going, when to get in, when to get out, when to do nothing. And we're going to show you all that on November 12th, 12 to 3 p.m. Go to my gift shop, philsgang.com gift shop.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, what, 60%? Gasoline, 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
Phil Grandy has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free. If anything, during that 10-day period, you're going to learn how the market really works. You're going to find information that you never had before. You're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com. And you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's kind of silly just sitting there when the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. You make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days. What are you, nuts? 85% of the people do not know how to get out of the market. They lose money because they don't know when to get out. I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I solved that with my Pro 2 color-coded chart. It tells you when to get out. It tells you when to get in. Tells you what to add, not to add. Specifically, when do I get out? It tells you that. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Get your 10-day free trial of my Pro 2 color-coded chart and a membership. What are you, nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, 60%? Gasoline, 55%? I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1-900-020.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
And at night when the cold wind blows, no one cares, nobody knows.
back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
The Dow is going for its fourth straight positive week and working on the best month since January of 1987.
My detector test determined that was a lie.
Unbelievable. Look, I want you to think about this. You're saying it's the best month. Okay, October is the best month. Best week, too. It's the best week. Dow up for the week, 5.7%. The S&P, 3.8%. Russell, 6%. NASDAQ, 2.2%. For the month, they brought out the band. There's going to be a parade. We're not going to have Thanksgiving parade anymore. It's not going to be the Macy's Thanksgiving parade. It's going to be the stock parade, the October stock parade. Up 14%. Wow. But here's what they don't tell you. It's still in the hole 11%. S&P's up 9%, they're celebrating. It's still in the hole of 19%. Small mid caps, up 11%. They hired 5 marching bands for that one alone. But they didn't tell you it's up 11%, but it's still in the hole 25%. NASDAQ up 5%, still in the hole 31%. Are you nuts? No, they don't tell you that, though. They don't want you to know the truth. No, not at all. And plus, they don't want you to know the truth of the consequences of all this spending. We can't get out of this downtrend channel when government keeps spending the way they're spending. They're insane. Biden's spending resulted in $3.1 trillion budget deficit 2020, 2.8 2021, $726 billion so far this year. It's going to be even worse. They don't count that either. Doesn't. And they never count the extra $7 trillion he spent in the first 22 months because he didn't go to Congress. He went around Congress. Don't count that either. But you shouldn't have to worry about that. It shouldn't affect you with your investing. You should not. Your retirement should not be tied to these idiots. You got to break away. How do you break away? When you're in a position that when the market goes up, you're doing well. When the market goes down, you're doing well. I just did this on the break. I'll give you a pure example. NVIDIA. NVIDIA, let's see. We had, what was it here? Oh, let me give you, NVIDIA. It went down, NVIDIA, it went down 25%. Microsoft went down 16%. Intuit went down, Intuit 16%. And we were shorting them. We were making money on those. But at the same time, we were making money as the market was going up with oils from 32%, from 15 to 32% on XLE, the ETF. We were making on Exxon between 15% and 32% as well. My favorite refiner, MRO, between 20% and 47%. So what I'm saying to you is this. Think about it. Shouldn't you be in a position if when Microsoft's going down 16%, you should be making 16%. At the same day, when Exxon's going up 15 to 32%, you're making money as it's going up. So you should always be making money when your stock's going down, make money when your stock goes up. But here's the problem. Oh, no. They tell you, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't short. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. No, it's dangerous not to short. So that's why, again, please, every morning, if you want to know what's going on, I know you have the question in your mind, what's the market going to do? Every morning, I'll post on my YouTube channel while we're in this crisis what I think the market's going to do that day and beyond. I do that every day. You don't have to pay for it. Go to my YouTube channel every morning where I tell you what the market's going to do, and very seldom have I been wrong, and you can check that out. So you got a place to go in the morning. What's Phil saying about the market? I wonder what's going to happen. But then you should take that a step further and put yourself in a position for 10 days. You don't have to pay a thing. Learn how when Microsoft is going down 16%, you're making 60%. At the same time, when Exxon's going up 15 to 32%, you're making money. See, that's how it works. That's the way you should be looking at it. Or Intuit. Well, that's going down 16%, you're making money. And while Energy XLE is going up 15 to 32%, you're making money. So you should always be in a position you're going to make money when the market's going down or the market's going up. Stocks going up, stocks going up. It doesn't matter to you because you detach yourself, decouple yourself from these idiots. Decouple yourself. And how do you do that? Well, we're going to show you on November 12th. November 12th, between 12 and 3 p.m. It's going to be archived for 2 weeks. It's only $99, and we do limit it. And by the way, go to my gift shop to sign up, philsgang.com, go to the gift shop. Now, why do we limit it to 80 people? Because we have it, again, archived for 2 weeks. With 80 people, we can handle, after the webinar, people are always sending us questions, and we are happy to answer them. But more than 80 people, it's pretty tough to handle that, okay? Because we don't have 60 people working here. So 80, we can handle all the questions that come. That's why we limit it to 80, so that we can answer everybody's questions, especially when it's archived for 2 weeks. So check it out. And so think about this way here. Go to my site in the morning to get my take on what the market's going to do for that day and beyond. And then at the same time, why don't you join the gang? You got 10 days free. You're going to learn how the market works, how to buy stocks and sell stocks short. And then on November 12th, think of it as the finale, okay? You only have to pay $99 on November 12th, and it's going to be archived for 2 weeks. And then you never have to worry about these dopes lying to you. And lying they do. They do. Lie they do. You're not talking about lying. As I said to you, think about it. If this PCE number that came out that made the market go up 800 points, where's it now? It's down. Remember they did the same thing with the Bank of England? They created that story too. They painted the tape with that story. This is what they do. Remember I told you they'll do anything. They'll do anything to rally this market. But how do we get out of the hole and the Dow is still in the hole 11%? How do you get out of the hole and the S&P is still 19%? How do you get out of the hole and NASDAQ 31%? And people now are switching. They're switching to growth. Think about this. People for 13 years weren't buying growth stocks. All they're buying value stocks. All they're doing is buying tech stocks, growth stocks. First time in 13 years, now they're starting to shift. Now they're going to value stocks. Are you kidding me? When those value stocks are so overpriced, if you're buying them to hold on for a long time, buy and hold, you got to be out of your mind. Because like when you bought a house between 2020 and 2021, when you were paying 30% too much for your house, well, you're doing the same thing right now. If you're buying stocks as an investment, you're crazy. Because the stocks are so overbought, so overvalued. And that's why we need the market to drop another 20%. But if you're investing wisely, we can catch these rallies, and then you can catch the market on the way down. And it doesn't take much work. It's not like you got to go to MIT. Your kids could do it. Because the charts that we have, the color-coded charts, tell you when to buy, when not to buy, when to add, when not to add. It's color-coded. It works. So now all of a sudden they're talking about how the drug costs. You notice this now? Everybody's got. They're all pushing now how everybody's going to save a fortune on pharmaceuticals. You notice that? Because the election's so near, Democrats are pushing, boy, you're going to save a lot of money on pharmaceuticals. That's a lie, too. I'll explain that when I get back. Join my gang. Free for 10 days. Check it out.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I've been doing this business of trading over 55 years. God, they make it so complicated. It doesn't have to be. The best way to learn is to follow me, my actual investments. That's right. When I buy a stock, You follow me. Do exactly what I do. That's the best way to learn.
Check out the free 10-day trial. Learn more at philsgang.com.
Be my co-pilot at philsgang.com. Do what I do.
That's philsgang.com. If you want to invest your money and grow your wealth, just listen to Phil Grandy.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. There's many reasons to listen to a radio show, but I think to listen to my show, you get the truth. You get clarity, and you get great information.
No matter what level of investor you are, Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success.
You know what? Most of all, it's fun. philsgang.com. Clarity, good information, and fun. Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. If you want to invest your money and grow your wealth, just listen to Phil Grandy.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. There's many reasons to listen to a radio show, but I think to listen to my show, you get the truth. You get clarity, and you get great information.
No matter what level of investor you are, Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success.
You know what? Most of all, it's fun. philsgang.com. Clarity, good information, and fun.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. The maddening thing about what's going on is all the lying. So you as an investor, you don't know what to do. And you're scared, and I get that, because market's up, market's down, market's up, market's down. We were up 800 points on a lie on Friday. Inflation's up just 0.5%, which is stupid, because they took everything out. That's a stupid report, isn't it? They took gasoline out, groceries out. Hey, we're only up 0.5%. Yeah, I want to order a car, too. Price me out a car. I price it without the engine, without the axle, without tires. All right, listen to this. Lying is the problem. Now, these are the presidential advisors. Here's Bernstein. hell of a liar.
I think it's very hard to make any kind of an argument that the economy is not good.
Are you kidding me? Then here's another guy, another advisor, presidential advisor, Ayman Hashemji.
As the oil producers in America, as you very well know, pushed back on the president's tweet just a few days ago. They are essentially saying this is not our fault, and frankly, it's not our problem. It's the administration's problem in terms of their policy.
Wait a minute. I completely reject that notion.
Oh.
The administration has taken every step to encourage the companies in the United States and around the world.
Wow. CEOs all the time, and they tell me
What a lie. They took every step. If they were taking every step, the first step they had to take was open up the pipelines, open up our pipelines, open up leases. That should have been the first step. Open up Anwar. That should have been the first step. Never mind talking to everybody around the country, around the world. That's what he's saying. Well, we're talking to everybody around the world. Why talk to anybody around the world? Well, we got the oil right here, you idiot. We got the oil right here, right in the ground, underneath our feet. And you are talking to everybody in the world? You're going to the Saudis, you're going to the Russians, you're going to Iran to get oil when it's right here, you idiot. These are the people who are in charge. When we got oil under our feet. For God's sakes. But what do? Instead of fix it, they lie to cover their mistakes. So anybody who thinks when you're told that this is going to be the last 75 point rate hike, and everything's wonderful now because inflation only went up 0.5% if you take out oil and food and gasoline and kerosene and diesel fuel and take out take everything out that we use, take out healthcare bills, take out the dentist bill, take out the doctor bills, take out prescription bills, take it all out. It's only up 5%. How stupid is that? But there's an answer for this. You got an option. You got a place you can go to where there's the truth, and it's here. And you can check it out easily because every day, I told you, I promised you, I'm following through. Every day, go to my YouTube channel, Phil's Gang YouTube channel. And every morning, I tell you what the market's going to do as I see it, just for the day and long term. Doesn't cost you anything. You can join my gang right now, philsgang.com, free for 10 days, so you understand how shorting works. Because once you're good at selling a stock short, when a stock's going down and you're making money, it makes all the difference in the world. Then you don't have to care about the lying. You don't have to care about the financial engineering in the market. Once a stock's going down and you're making money, what a difference it makes. But listen to this. They still want you to cost average down. Do you believe this? This is unbelievable. Cost average down.
I don't think there's any reason to stop, particularly if you were kind of dripping in, dollar cost averaging in, if you will. I don't think there's any reason not to continue doing that.
Wrong.
Now, there's another idiot. Cost average down? Do you know how many people have cost average down since January, since the crash? How many people has been told to buy on the dip? You never cost average down in a downtrend channel. We're in a downtrend channel. You're going to learn this if you just come to my site free for 10 days. And as I say, we're going to have a hell of a rally a webinar on November 12th. On November 12th. The ideal thing would be keep going up to November 12th. Keep going to my philsgang.com, my YouTube channel, where I tell you every day what the market's going to do, so you know what you're doing. And then join Phil's Gang for 10 days free, and then wrap it up. Go to the webinar, all online, archive for 2 weeks. Go to my gift shop, $99. When you're done, you're going to know how to make money when the market goes down. You don't cost average down. That's a loser's game. Oh, I see. I'm going to buy a stock at 90. When it gets to 70, I buy more. Oh, when it gets to 60, I buy more. Oh, I see how it works. When it gets to 40, I buy more. Is that stupid or what? The only time you add to your position when it's going up, not down. Anyone that tells you the cost average down should be in jail. They should be in jail. That should be a felony. I'm telling you, I'm being serious. It should be a felony. Anybody tell you cost average down? It's all to save their butt, the industry's butt. That's all it's about. Just like buy and hold, buy and hold, buy and hold. So sick of hearing buy and hold. Same thing. They talk people into buying and holding stocks. And the worst thing you can do is buy and hold, especially when the market's going down. When the market's going down, you should instead don't buy and hold. take your stocks, switch, and short them. And you're going to learn how to do that for 10 days free. Join the gang, free, 10 days. Now listen to this. Listen to this. This is unbelievable. Okay, right here. Yeah.
We also have bills that only Democrats voted for, our Inflation Reduction Act, which is going to cap out-of-pocket costs, cap the price of insulin, and reduce prescription drug prices.
Lie, lie, lie. Lie, 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 lie.
Boy, is that a lie. Another. Again, here we go. Again, going to the election. They got to mislead you. Can't tell you the truth. No, let me tell you what happened with that agreement on August. On August, when they signed the, which is a lie, another lie, the Inflation Reduction Act, and where they stuck in this health care bill, it's a lie. Not only is the Inflation Reduction Bill a lie, but what he is saying about how everybody, if you vote for the Democrats, you're going to be voting for this bill on August 7th they signed, and you're going to save all this money. No. Remember, all the bill does is allow Medicare, okay, and Medicaid to go in and try to negotiate with the pharma companies. That's it. They now are allowed to. Before it was against the law, they can't even go and negotiate, can't even approach the pharma companies. Now, that's all it's about. The pharma companies spent $100 million on 1,500 lobbyists, meaning bribing our congressmen, giving payoffs to make sure no regulatory measure would be passed to threaten pharma's profits. To make sure that bill was signed, there would be no mandate or obligation on behalf of the pharma companies to cut prices. They spent $100 million to make sure there would be no mandate, no obligation on behalf of pharma companies to cut prices. See, they're making you believe the bill was signed and all of a sudden prices are going to go down. That's a lie. All it did is give Medicare permission to approach the pharma companies to negotiate. That's it. That's it. Now, understand this. Pelosi, Schumer, and Sanders did not take it a step further to mandate a cost cut to make what they're saying true. They didn't do that because 2/3 of Congress, 72 senators, 302 representatives, are on the take. They're on bribes called donations. Let me repeat. 2/3 of Congress take bribes from the pharma companies. 72 senators, 302 representatives. Pharma put the fear in Pelosi, Schumer, and Sanders. Steve Ubell, he's the leader of Pharma, PHRMA, Pharmaceutical Research and Manufacturing of America. They are powerful, 1.5 trillion sitting there, net profits. Remember, all these top pharmaceutical companies, they make a fortune. The leaders told Schumer and the rest of them, if you do anything more than just have permission to approach us, the pharma companies, to negotiate, then we will hurt you. We'll hurt you. Exactly what he said, word for word. We will hurt you. We'll hurt you politically. And that's why they stopped. So there's no price cuts. We'll talk more about this tomorrow. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Sign up for November 12th. Go to the gift shop. And join my gang for 10 days free.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.